Let's wait until we have our students come back from lunch.
Oh, there. You're plugged in there. Here. Hello. You're muted.
Am I muted? There we go.
Okay.
All right, so we got a few more coming in. We are in science. I will be showing you some cool science stuff. Hi, Amelia.
Hi. Are you wearing green?
This is our science class. So if you want to say hello to your new friends.
Hi.
Amelia, Farah. We're going to wait for a few more. Looks like you guys are just coming back to lunch. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Who's not wearing green?
Yeah, who can I pinch virtually?
Is Amelia not wearing green?
Amelia, are you wearing green?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I will. Where? Oh. Can you show us?
Is it on your shoes?
I have pink, and I have these shoes. They're cute, aren't they? Little kitty cats. I have little kitty cat shoes. Wait, where's your green?
There's your
You have green?
Some green, silly. All right, we got Jacob. Okay, so I'm going to start the lesson. Hello. I'm going to start the lesson to make sure that everybody is going to be coming in.
For the chance, I like your shirt. So I like your shirt.
All right, I'm going to mute everybody so we can start the lesson.
I like your shirt.
Okay, so I just muted all of you guys. If you guys want to ask a question or be unmuted, you raise your hand and I will unmute you, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you understand. Good, okay. So we are in science. So you guys have been talking about the plants, right? What I have is some plants that I brought back from the Anaheim campus that me and some of the older kids were creating. I think, Jacob, do you remember these plants? Give me a nod if you remember the plants. Yeah. So I'm going to show everybody the plants. Hi, Enzo. I'm going to show everybody the plants. So here is one plant, okay? Do we see this? This one plant has a name. Let's see, this one was Mia's plant. And Mia named it Kumon. This is Kumon right here. So there's actually two plants. So what is this brown layer right here? Can somebody raise their hand and tell me what the brown layer is? All right, Farah, what is this brown layer?
Soil?
Soil, good. And what does soil have? It has the nutrients. So this is where the plant gets the good nutrients, right? All right, so let's see. Amelia, can you tell me what is in the soil?
Soil.
What is inside the soil?
Nutrients for the plant so it can grow.
Let's see. If you guys can see, what are those white stringy lines? Do you see that?
Roots.
Roots, good. So the roots grow underneath the soil, right? And that is how it sucks up all of the nutrients and the water.
That's the root system, that's the shoot system.
That is how it sucks up all the nutrients in the water to make the plant grow for photosynthesis. Does anybody know what the word photosynthesis means? Jacob, what does the word photosynthesis mean? Do you remember? So photosynthesis means the process.
You get water from the
Right,
rain.
yeah. Photosynthesis means the process of the plant that uses to make the energy from the sunlight. So photo means light, and synthesis means together. So you have photosynthesis. You got that? All right, so what else do we see here? So we talked about the roots. The roots absorbs the water and the nutrients from the soil and keeps the plant grounded, right? So in trees and plants, they need the roots to dig in to really ground it. So when the wind blows, it doesn't fall over. What else do we have besides the roots in the soil? Can I see a raise of hands? Yes, Elle.
Leaves.
Leaves, good.
And
Does anybody know what
the stem.
leaves are for and how they collect energy? So the way leaves are, so every time you see each leaf, you can see a whole bunch of them, right? They're growing. They attract and trap the sunlight, which the plant uses to then make the food. And the food makes it grow, right? All right, so then what else do we see? So we have leaves, we have soil, we have roots. Those are 3 things, okay?
And the stem.
The stem, right. The stem transports.
The stem connects to the roots and then it drinks the water when you pour it as a straw.
Right, so all the water is down here, the roots get absorbed up and it goes through the stem, right? Transports the water and the nutrients up to the top and to the rest of the plant. So when it grows out, it goes up through the roots, right? So if the root is strong, the plant will be strong. Hello, Joey. Welcome to our class. We are talking about plants. We went over roots and soil, the fact that roots absorb the water and the nutrients from the soil, and it also keeps the plants grounded. The stem transports the water to the nutrients to the rest of the plant from the roots. What else? We talked about the leaves and how they attract and trap the sunlight, which the plant uses to make the food. Can anybody else see anything else? Yes.
Never mind. Wait.
So maybe it's not on this plant, but maybe on a flower. What can we think about with flowers? What do flowers have? Yes. Let's see, Farah.
Pollen.
Pollen. Do you know the definition of pollen?
Pollen is what the bees take.
Yeah, it's what the bees take.
To make the flower good, so it looks pretty and healthy.
Mm-hmm. So what pollen, the definition of pollen is, it's a tiny, tiny grain. And it's like just as small as sand. Do you guys know how small sand is? Yeah, it's a tiny grain that makes a seed when combined with an egg's flower. So what bees do is they go around, they take the pollen off of a flower. What color is pollen? Does anybody know? Raise your hand. Let's do Amelia.
Yellow!
Yellow, right. So it's this yellow pollen, it's this yellow tiny grain that bees take and it gets on the back of them because they want the honey, right? They take it, it gets on them, and they go from flower to flower, and each flower has an egg. And this part of the flower is called a pistil. The pistil is the female flower. So it's the part of the flower that makes the egg and the seeds grow, right?
Yeah.
So let's go. Do you guys go over pistils?
Yeah.
So when you want to reproduce these same flowers, what does that mean to reproduce? When you reproduce something, you make more of it, right? More of the same kind.
Yeah.
And the same kind is how you classify the plant or the flower, right? What else do we have? So we have the pistil, which is the part of the flower that makes the eggs grow into the seed. We have the pollen, which is the tiny, tiny little grain that when it's mixed with the flower's egg creates this flower. We have, what is the flowers have that are very colorful?
Petals. Like
Petals.
these ones here.
Good. Let's see. Hello, Joey. Are you here?
Do you see that I have this flower?
Do you have a flower?
Yeah. See?
Do you want to show the class? I can make it so everybody can see your flower. Ooh, look at Amelia's flower. So what color is Amelia's flower?
Yellow.
Yellow
Yellow.
and orange. Well, look at the middle part. What is the middle part, do you see?
Wow, orange part.
Yeah, that is where the pollen is. Thank you for that show and tell. So those are the petals. So the point of the petal is colorful structure is used to attract
the pollen off one.
bees. It's used to attract bees and birds and other insects. Because when bees, birds, and other insects come to the flower, this yellow pollen attaches to their body, and that way it gets everywhere else. You're right. And it creates pollination. So pollination is the movement of that pollen from the stamen to a pistil. Let's talk about the 12 parts of a, let's see, where did it go? There's 12 steps when inside photosynthesis. So can everybody say 12? There's a 12. Chat group right here. I want all of you guys to write 12 in this chat group. So I want you guys to be able to talk right here. Does everybody see mine pop up? This is how we can do group communication without having the sounds echo. 12, good, good. I see Joey, I see Zeke, I see Enzo, good. So there are 12. So we're gonna go over each step. So step 1 is the sun's light. Okay, Amelia, we're gonna be quiet, okay? So step 1 is the sun's light that passes through the top layer of the leaf. If we're looking at this plant right here, we're gonna have step 1 is the sun. It's gonna go through to the light, okay? Step 2 is chlorophyll traps the light's energy. So does anybody know what chlorophyll is? Yes, Elle.
I can't see your face.
You can't see my face, okay. What about right here? Now can you see me?
No.
What about now?
No.
No? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think you should be because it says that everybody can see me.
I can't see either.
Okay, let me check. Hold on.
Hi, Ellie Reese. Hi. Hi, Ellie Reese. Hi.
What about now? Can everybody see me?
It just
Can everybody see me? Give me a thumbs up.
You press thumbs up this video and press that, and then it says it's been loading for like 10 minutes.
Oh, so it's loading. So it's just glitching. Is that right? Okay. What about now? Okay, so what we're gonna do, how about that? Is that good?
None of the buttons are working.
Okay, so chlorophyll. All right, so we're gonna put our thumbs down. We're gonna go back. So chlorophyll is, where we go? In step 2. So the chlorophyll traps the light's energy, okay? And what chlorophyll is, it's the chemical that allows the plants in the leaf to make their own food from water, sunlight, and carbon dioxide. So do you see each leaf? You see each line right here? That is the chemical, there's a chemical in there that allows each plant, each leaf, to make their own food from water, sunlight, and carbon dioxide. So step 3 is down at the bottom. You guys said that the roots absorb the water. That is correct. That is step 3. Step 4 is having the water
You're
flow
cracking.
up.
You're cracking up a little.
Step 4 is having the water just flow all the way up, okay?
Jewish.
5 is the carbon dioxide entering the plant. So when I breathe, it is carbon dioxide, right?
Like hi.
So breathe on the plant. Breathe on the plant.
When I breathe on the plant, that's giving it carbon dioxide. And giving it carbon dioxide
Well,
is one of the things that it needs to take and absorb along with water and sunlight in order to grow. Yes, Elle.
And it gives you it's the opposite of what we do, because we need oxygen, but we don't need the carbon dioxide.
Right. So we breathe in oxygen and we exert carbon dioxide. So the plants are the opposite of us. Plants breathe in this carbon dioxide and they give out oxygen. So isn't it really important? Can everybody shake their head if it's really important to have plants and trees to do this, right? To give us oxygen? Yes, Elle.
Also, if you don't have any of that, then you can't breathe.
Right. So you need oxygen to be able to breathe. You're right. So the next one we're going to go on to is, so we talked about carbon dioxide. Now carbon dioxide travels through the chloroplast. And the chloroplast is the part of the cell, or the part of the plant cell that contains the chlorophyll, which is, the chlorophyll is so they can make their food for photosynthesis. Okay. The next one is step 7. The trapped light energy splits the water into oxygen and hydrogen. The hydrogen in step 8 joins with the carbon dioxide to make the sugar, and that is the food, right? So the sugar travels through the phylum and carries the sugar to the rest of the plant. So the whole plant can get it. Step 10 is the plants get energy from the food turned into sugar that they are produced. So plants produce the sugar, which then turn into energy, which then turns into oxygen for us. So the plants break down the sugar and it's called respiration. After that, the plants release the water that they took through the stamina, which is called transpiration. So for all of that, we're gonna just talk about, I just wanted to go over the 12 steps of photosynthesis so you guys know, and some words, but we are going to just be talking about the plant and a flower. I don't have a flower with me, but I have a plant. So if everybody can take out a blank piece of paper, I'm going to ask you guys to write and draw for me. So can everybody take out a blank piece of paper for me?
I'm taking out a piece of paper.
Okay, perfect. Take out a piece of paper, and when you guys are
Taking out
done,
my composition book.
you can do it in the composition book if you want. Okay? You guys are going to copy me, okay? So what is the main thing that plants need? I'm gonna write it on the board with you. What are the main thing that plants need? Can somebody raise their hand? I'm going to unmute everybody. And we're going to have a class discussion. L, what is the main thing a plant needs?
Carbon dioxide.
Is this language
Carbon
art?
dioxide, right, so it needs air. Anybody else? Yes, Joey.
It needs sun. It needs the sun.
Sun. So I'm gonna write here, carbon dioxide.
Should I write what you're writing down?
So you guys are gonna write this down in a second. I'm gonna do a word bank on the board, okay? And then you guys are gonna write down after, okay? So carbon dioxide, sunlight, what else? Yes, Enzo?
So when I look on participants, I just looked on,
What was it, Enzo?
suddenly I just saw a blue hand.
You need to speak up. Are you saying water?
And though you sound a little different.
Oh, so that's
I
what
can't
the
hear
option
Enzo that
was
much.
for.
So Enzo, if you want to just type in the group chat, okay?
Okay.
You sound
Enzo
you
sounds
sound
really different. I know.
Yeah, you sound like you're way older.
Enzo, talk.
All right, what else do we need to do? I'm gonna mute you guys if you guys are
Enzo.
talking, okay? Let's see, what else do we see in a plant?
Dirt, soil.
Soil, good. Soil for the nutrients. So we have soil and water. What else does a plant need? Yes.
Me?
Yes.
It needs the sun.
The sun, right. We have sunlight. Good. So we have soil for the
Carbon
nutrients.
dioxide.
We have
Soil, carbon dioxide, sunlight,
We have
water.
sunlight. We have water. What about being able to grow? Need some space. Space. So if this is just
they
going
grow
to be inside of this little tiny cup, do you think that this will stay like this?
No.
Wait, you said space. So
No.
they live in out. So they have to be in outer space.
No, it needs some space, some room, okay? I need some room for it too.
Oh. So it has to have a part of my room.
It needs room for it to grow. Also, you need to keep changing and adding more soil to add more nutrients, just like you have to add water. I just added water about 10 minutes ago, okay? Let's see. Some of you guys have muted screens. If you look in the bottom left-hand corner, you guys can unmute. So Jacob, yours is muted and it won't unmute.
Amelia's is.
Okay.
Excuse me, Miss Katie, I can't see.
You can't see? Can you see me?
Yeah, but I can't see the
Oh, the board. Okay. So
Enzo.
this is our word bank. Word bank. So we're going to use all these words, and we're going to be drawing something on the side. We're going to be drawing what looks like this plant, and then we are going to also be labeling. Okay? So can everybody see the board?
You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Can everybody see the board?
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So now we are going to be drawing what looks like this plant. I'm going to put this plant right here, so you guys can see, okay? And then we're gonna draw it. So can everybody get up? So that piece of paper that everybody got out, I want you to draw this plant and I'm gonna help you, okay? So the first thing, what do we see? I'm gonna draw it right here on the whiteboard. What do we see?
A cup. A cup. A cup.
So this is the area or the space for right now that this plant is in. Do you think that this plant that keeps growing will stay in this area?
No.
No, I'm going to have to plant it in another location. Do you guys see what else is there?
Soil.
Soil. This is space. So everybody's going to be copying me, okay? Space is the cup. Soil, we're going to go right here. We're labeling it soil. You see that? Does everybody have a paper, a blank paper?
I'm already
What else do we
drawing.
have? That is also on our word bank. We got space. Check. We got
Water,
soil.
water, 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 water,
Water. All right, so how are we going to draw water? Does anybody have an idea how we're
Draw
going to
little water
draw
droplets.
water? Does anybody have an idea how to draw water?
I do.
What's your
Bye,
idea?
Henry. Bye,
Yes, Joey.
Aston.
Draw little raindrops above the
Raindrops.
Bye-bye. Whoa.
No, we're
Here we go.
Raindrops. Good.
and then label
Bye,
it
Henry.
water.
Okay.
Bye, Kaden. Bye, Aston.
All right, I think that is Athen. Let's not talk, okay? We're just going to be drawing and writing right now. So raindrops, good. So this is how we are saying water. What else do we have?
Sunlight.
Right here.
Sunlight. Sunlight. Draw a little sun.
Sunlight, good. How do we draw
Use the-
sunlight?
Just
How
draw
do
a
we
little
draw
sun.
sunlight?
Draw a little sun.
I like
A
one.
sun.
And then draw little squiggly lines that are going to the cup for the sunlight. Let me show you. It like this. Do you see the sun with the sun?
Like that?
Yes, perfect. Like the little sunlight, heat waves.
Joey.
What's
Yes.
next?
Yes.
Next.
Your voice sounds kind of different.
What do it
I
sound
think we're
like?
missing a main
Make it.
something here.
So
Carbon dioxide. Carbon
We have
dioxide.
carbon dioxide, but
a home.
when what are we trying to draw right now?
Yeah.
Plant. Plant.
I'm going to draw a plant. So when you have a plant, you have a root,
7, what's missing?
right?
They just do see.
Then you have leaves.
4, 5, 6, right? You're missing 3 to make it 7. So connect it with
You have
2 7.
flowers. If you want to draw a flower, if you want to draw a plant, you can just draw this plant. I'm going to make it
7, 7. You don't have the bottoms because that's
we have this plant.
Maybe. Or
I'm gonna go back
So how are we going to draw carbon dioxide?
and if you'd like, go down.
I don't know. I don't know what carbon dioxide looks like.
Carbon dioxide, ready? I'm going to show you. Ready? Look at my mouth. Can you see carbon dioxide?
No.
No, you can't see carbon dioxide.
No.
No, but can you see wind?
So we.
You can't
No.
see wind either. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a
I
motion.
got
So we're going to go like this. Like it's giving off. okay? This is going to be carbon dioxide. It's going to be in motion that the plant is giving off carbon dioxide.
Basically, he's got 2 billion.
Yeah.
Who told you to?
So does everybody have this written?
Well, I know there's some company for this, and the big tax is a letter,
I want to make sure everybody has this written.
No. He goes, Mr. Street, it's for $7.5 billion. He goes, when his dad.
So we have the space is in a cup. We have the soil. We have the water. We have the sun, and it's shining on our plant or our flower.
Boom, baby, look at that. Dun, dun, dun.
The plant or flower is giving off carbon dioxide. No, it's good. Let's see. Who can tell me, Enzo, can you tell me what this process is called?
Photosynthesis.
Good, photosynthesis. So everybody, it has this picture at the very top. I'm gonna write it at the bottom. Photosynthesis. Who knows how to spell photosynthesis? This is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. I want you guys to all do it before I put it on. I put photo. I want you to all do it. Photo means light. Synthesis means together. So photo, in, hold on, Zeke. I'll get right to you.
I can spell it.
In. Now I want you guys to finish it. I gave you a little heads up. Keep going.
PHOTOSINSIS.
Close. You're so close. So PHOTO. Oh wait, did you say that whole thing? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
PHOTOSYN.
No, I said
H. You want to finish it for me? Want to finish it for me?
IS.
Good.
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis.
I can't do the
It
photosynthesis.
goes like this. Synthesis.
I can't do that.
Got it? Photosynthesis. Good.
They can't carbon. They can't see the whole screen. It's getting cut off the dioxide.
Photosynthesis.
I'm just gonna put carbon.
Carbon dioxide right there. You need that?
Yeah.
So we're drawing this on our blank piece of paper. You guys can draw your plant or your flower. So this is where each one is called a petal, correct?
Can you show us photosynthesis? In the TH part, is there an E after the TH?
Yes, that is an E.
Yeah, I spelled it right. Then
ESIS. You're very smart, very smart. Photosynthesis. So we have the carbon dioxide. You can't see carbon dioxide, right? Like you can't see air, oxygen. So we made it just these swirls, okay? Like it's giving off, like I'm breathing out carbon dioxide. So one person said that they didn't know what carbon dioxide meant. What is carbon dioxide? Can somebody raise their hand? Amelia, what is carbon dioxide?
Dioxide is like air for humans and plants.
So you're right, it is air for both humans and plants, but the difference is
human.
We're opposite.
humans are opposite. Good. So humans take in oxygen
Yeah.
And when they are breathing, it exerts carbon dioxide. Opposite to plants. Plants take in carbon dioxide and exert oxygen. Yes, Enzo. I see you're trying to talk. So for some reason, your computer is not set up for when you speak, your microphone. So maybe ask your mom, or if you want to go in the chat right here, so you guys can type in. I want everybody to go to the chat and say their name, okay? So that way everybody sees where this chat is. Can everybody go to this chat? Good job, Joey. Everybody go to this chat, and I want you to be able to type it in, your name, because we're going to be using this chat. Once we're done, we're going to be able to do this, something called the plant dance, okay? It is very fun, and it's going to be it's going to go faster and faster, okay? I see a few people. Good. Good job, Zeke. Good job, Elle. Good. So Enzo, I think you just need to turn on your microphone. Good job, Farah. I see. Is that Enzo? I hear you now. It wasn't Enzo? Oh.
No.
Oh, that's Joey. Okay, Joey, I'm going to keep you on mute because I want to be able to hear Enzo, okay? All right, so once you guys are done making this on your blank piece of paper, you guys are ready by standing up, and we're going to do the plant dance, okay? Can we hear Enzo? Enzo, do you want to say photosynthesis for me so I can check if you're... All right, well, we'll come back to that. Okay, so for those of you guys who do not know the plant dance, we're going to be doing the plant dance right now. So it's a song similar to the Macarena. So we're going to start off as a flower. So everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. We're going to start off like this, flower. And then we're going to go to the stem. We're going to point to our neck. So everybody point to their neck. Then we're going to do leaves. So we're going to soar our hands out. We want to get all of the light and all of the energy that we can. Then we're going to be the roots. So we're going to go down, bend down to your toes. And you're going to touch your feet. Those are the roots. After that, we're going to go up to the sun and make an O, like this for the sun. Then we're going to be rain and take our fingers down. Good. Then we're going to turn into a seed. So we're going to hold it out and show the class the seed. And after it's planted, it's going to sprout into a flower. Okay? So those are the steps. We'll practice a few times. But ready, here is the song. So you guys are going to watch me, okay? Ready, your flowers. Now your stems. Point to your neck. Leaves. Out. And roots. Touch your feet. Touch your feet. Sun. Shower. Show the seed. Flower. Ready? It's going to go faster. It's going to go faster, but let's do it again, okay? We'll do the slower part. So ready? Point to your neck. Out. Get the sun. Get the sunlight. And roots. Touch your feet. Touch your toes. And sun. Go up. The sun. Go up. And now you're a seed. And then flower. Ready? It's going to go flowers. Flower. Stem. Leaves. Roots. Everybody down. Sun. Shower. Seed. Flower. Okay, faster. Touch your feet. Hands up. Faster.
Oh, because
Pointing. Down. Sun. Wow, you guys are so fast, so good. Let's do it one more time, but we're gonna go slow, okay?
I'm not
I think I
fast
saw
compared to
everybody do that. Was so good.
Pete is the fastest.
Who was the fastest? Was Elle the fastest?
Mom.
Or was Athen the fastest? Ready? We're gonna do it again. Okay, I'm gonna unmute you guys. Or I'm going to mute you guys.
Yeah! Yeah!
No, I'm muting you because I don't want it to, the sound to duplicate, okay? So let me go there. All right, ready? And start off as a flower. Stem. Leaves. Roots. Sun. Rain. Seed. Flower. All right, faster. Stem. Leaves. Roots. Down. Sun. Rain. Seed. Flower. Faster. Good. Wow, very good, everybody. So what were the main words that we said in that song? I'm gonna unmute. Let's say Athen. What was the main word?
Flower?
Athen, what was the main thing you heard?
I didn't hear
Flower.
because I
Athen, what'd you hear?
Flower.
Flower. Good. Everybody show me flower. Flower. Now what was stem? I want Elle to show me stem. Stem. Good. You're gonna point to your neck. I wonder, why is your neck the stem? Because it's holding and supporting your head. So when we look at a flower or a plant, the stem is the support, right?
Or else your head would topple off of your neck. Or topple
or
off
else your
your
head's
body.
gonna fall off.
Just
So
roll
we
it.
need the support, okay? Well, let's see, Jackson, what was another one? So we got the flower, we got the stem. What else?
Roots.
What was it?
Roots.
Roots, good. So when you had the roots, you were on your feet. So you got flower, stem. What was this one? Where you're trying to get all the sunlight.
Yeah. Roots.
Leaves. So all the leaves, look at the leaves right here. They're going out as fast, as wide as they can so they can see the sun and get all that and absorb all that light, because that light is how they is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Good. So flower, stem, leaves, and roots to the floor. Let's do, who else? Raise your hand. Zeke. I'm gonna do Zeke. Okay, Enzo.
do it.
Enzo. Your volume's still, or it's not working. It's okay. Let's do
Raise your hand if you have one. Raise your hand.
Tristan.
Yeah.
What else? So we have flowers,
I
stem,
didn't watch.
leaves, roots. Then what? We go from before, we go all the way like this. What is this?
Then
Sun. Good. We have the sun right here. Can everybody see the sun?
Yep.
Sun. Big
I
circle.
see
Then
the
what?
sun.
Then what?
We're done.
What does this mean?
Rain. Rain.
Rain. Water. Good. Shower.
Jackson.
Then it turns into a seed. So you see your seed and you open it up and it turns into a flower. Can everybody see flower? Good, 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 good. I see some students are still coming in. Hello, some students are still coming in. Hi, Bo. So you just missed the plant song, Parts of a Flower.
Jackson,
So
you
let's
have
do
two
it one more time.
computers.
We're gonna do it one more time for Bo, okay? Okay. So, everybody ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. All right, Bo, what you're gonna do is you're gonna stand up real big, like this. Stand up. Ready? Flower, stem, leaves, down to your toes for the roots, and back up for the sun. Shower, seed, flower. All right, faster. Everybody. I see a few of you. Come on, everybody, down to the feet. And sun. Water. Goes into a seed. Flower. Roots, go to your toes. Faster. Down. Flower. So good. So, do you guys remember what does photosynthesis mean? I'm going to ask Vera. What does photosynthesis mean? So the word photo. What is your definition of photosynthesis?
Means food for plants.
Yeah, it's the process that plants use to make energy from the sunlight. The energy is created into food, sugar for them. Good. So photo, remember that root word photo? That means light. Synthesis means together. So light putting together. All right, who can define what roots mean? Raise your hand if you know what a root means. Yes, Bo.
It means
A root. When you look at a plant, the roots are down here. What does a root mean? What does it do?
it sucks up the water.
Yeah, it soaks up the water and the minerals, right? Let me see. Zeke, what does the stem do? What does the stem do?
And on the ground so it doesn't blow away when the wind's hard.
So yeah, it makes it sturdy for the leaves. When the wind blows, that is for the roots to make sure it's sturdy and sticks, but we do need the stem to be strong so it holds up the flower and the plant. but the stem mainly, it carries the food and water from the bottom all the way to the top. So it starts to keep growing up to the sun. Good. Last question. What is oxygen? Where do we get oxygen? Raise your hands. Yes, Zeke.
From
Maybe that's why it's good to disposable things.
carbon dioxide from the leaves, it sucks it in and it makes it into oxygen that you breathe.
Good job. Give them a round of applause. That was great. That was exactly what it is. Photosynthesis and carbon dioxide. So it's plants absorbing the light, absorbing the carbon dioxide, and giving out oxygen for us. All right, good job. All right, everybody did a good job today. Bye.
Yay!
Bye, everybody.